It's March 29th, 2021. Well into spring, but it's feeling a little bit like summer out there. I'm Bruno Rodriguez, forecaster at the National Weather Service in San Diego, and this is your weekly weather briefing. Alright, so once again, we are going to be talking about Santa Ana winds. I know it's not really something you all want to hear, but we're looking at another round of moderate Santa Ana winds developing Tuesday and persisting into Wednesday. Northern portions of our forecast area will feel those winds first Tuesday morning. So I'm talking about areas like the Inland Empire, especially below Cajon Pass, and portions of the Santa Ana Mountains into Orange County, as well as the Coachella Valley. It will be pretty breezy there as well on Tuesday. Winds will spread from north to south progressively through the day, and they're going to peak in strength for most areas Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. There could be some isolated gusts around 60 miles an hour for those wind prone areas. Most of the urban locations likely staying a little bit below that in the range of 30 to 45, locally 50 miles per hour for those windy areas in Orange County, Inland Empire, and far eastern valleys of San Diego County as well. Here you can see an hour by hour forecast of those wind gusts, again peaking Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Fire danger will be elevated but not quite critical because fuel conditions are still improving slightly, so still need to be fire aware, but again critical fire weather conditions aren't quite expected. So how about those temperatures? Well, like I said, it is going to be a warm one this week, and if you aren't a fan of those warm temperatures, Tuesday will be your day. It will be the mildest of the next several days. Still pretty warm though, a few degrees above normal even on Tuesday. Valleys and coast easily getting up into the high 70s, locally even low 80s close to the LA metro, and obviously warmer as you head into the lower deserts, with the Coachella Valley and San Diego County deserts reaching the mid 80s. By Wednesday, we're really going to start to feel those effects of the Santa Ana winds on our temperatures. West of the mountains, temperatures will soar well into the mid to high 80s. Could even be some 90s mixed in there, especially in inland Orange County and portions of the inland valleys, as well as the Coachella Valley and San Diego County deserts. Overall, though, temperatures on the rise everywhere, including the mountains and the high desert on Wednesday. Some good news come Thursday as those Santa Ana winds will be on their way out. That being said, high pressure aloft is going to maintain very warm temperatures across the region. In fact, driving those upward a little bit out in the mountains and the desert. West of the mountains, there's going to be very little change in temperatures. Highs still in the mid to high 80s, locally even some 90s. Out in the Coachella Valley, even hotter with highs reaching the mid 90s. Those will likely be the hottest temperatures of the year so far for that area. Putting that into perspective, temperatures across the region will peak around about between 10 and 15 degrees warmer than normal. For Friday, we'll start to see the first signs of a cool down if you are west of the mountains. A little bit more of a marine influence will drive temperatures downward a few degrees on Friday. Not the case though if you're east of the mountains. Coachella Valley easily reaching the mid to potentially high 90s on Friday, so still very, very hot out there. That slow cooling trend will continue into Saturday and will start to inch its way into the mountains and deserts as well. Still warmer than average. We're going to be looking at highs in the mid to high 70s, maybe even some low 80s over in the Inland Empire. And warmer than that out in the deserts, especially the lower deserts, continuing well into the 90s on Saturday. Now, it's been a relatively dry winter across the region, but we've still had enough rain to be able to green up the hills a little bit. And with nice weather, plenty of people are opting to head outside and hike the beautiful SoCal landscape. But if you do, beware with this heat. Make sure you take precautions. Try and avoid hiking during the hottest part of the day. Make sure you wear light colored and loose fitting clothing. Try and avoid hiking in groups as well. Take a friend or two. Try to review symptoms of heat exhaustion before you head out, and most importantly, make sure you carry enough water. more than you think you might need. That's all from us. Have a great week.